Hey,
Good morning.
good morning to you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I've got two things working against me. I got a streak of sunlight across me, which I can't get rid of. So apologies for that. And my microphone keeps cutting in and out. So apologies ahead for that too. If
Yeah,
my mouth is moving like one of those kung fu movies, and you'll know.
hopefully it won't happen.
Well, it just did a few minutes ago. So let's
Yeah,
hope it doesn't.
yeah,
Anyway.
hopefully. Hey, what a busy week we've had. What a
Oh,
crazy week. It's been for me it's been a really crazy period from Tuesday when we published that letter to the editor
oh
all the
yeah.
way to yesterday. I woke up Saturday, I think it was Saturday, right? I
Yeah,
woke up Saturday
Saturday.
to frozen pipes. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been quite the eventful week.
Which is good. It's keeping you on your toes.
It's keeping me on my toes, absolutely.
Yeah, thankfully those frozen pipes you got them taken care of too. So did anybody else wake up to frozen pipes this weekend, I wonder? Because it was cold.
It was
Holy
really
cold.
cold, and so I had asked that question too because I was wondering maybe it was a main that
Yeah.
had broken or whatever. I didn't know if it was me or not, but then I went downstairs in the basement and remember last year I was saying that some sort of animal had gotten to my
Mm-hmm.
basement and had kind of ripped all the insulation. So I was kind of thinking it was a cat who was actually going for mice that it thought, was in the
Yeah.
insulation or something. And so they had kind of ripped all the insulation. And a couple weeks ago, I was mentioning that I was putting back the insulation, and I did find a rat in that.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was super
Yeah.
gross.
Yep.
Um,
Thank God it wasn't the face looking at you. It was the
oh
other
my
end
God, it
looking
was,
at you.
but
I would
still, it
gross.
would gross nonetheless. So I changed all the
Mm-hmm.
insulation. Now we went
Mm-hmm.
and we bought a whole bunch, but case in point, I went downstairs and because some of the insulation was gone because it was just too dirty and ripped and whatever,
Mm-hmm.
so that pipe was really, really cold.
Yeah.
So I brought a little heater and I started heating everything and I was crossing my fingers hoping that, there was no break anywhere. And I could see that the pipe had kind of warped a bit,
Oh
because
God.
the water had frozen in it.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like warped. Anyway, so I put the heater and just started praying and crossed my fingers and waited for the thing to thaw out and
How
thank
long did it
God
take to
it took
thaw?
a couple of hours.
Oh, jeez.
But it started like kind of like probably after I put the heater there, maybe a half an hour, I started seeing a trinkle in the kitchen. It was like starting to
Oh,
little
good.
drops here and there. So I thought, oh, good, maybe I'm gonna be okay. And then I went downstairs and then investigating, making sure there's no drips anywhere.
Yeah.
And then, eventually a couple of hours after, like the flow was completely restored, and thank God, because ay.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a costly mess, I
Yes,
think.
it would have been a costly mess, and so when I woke up, I was like, "Okay, do I call a plumber? Do I not call a plumber?" And, it's Saturday because these things
Mhm.
always happen on
Yep.
Saturday when it's time and a half, right?
Yep.
So,
Just like your pet always gets sick or something happens when the vet is closed on the weekend, yep.
right, right. So, anyway, so I was kind of like, "Oh, wow, what do I do? Do I call? Do I not call? Do I wait?" So I just like, thought, "Okay, well, let's not panic and let's try a few things and then we'll see." So, but it was cold. It was cold. Like this
Yeah,
winter is really harsh.
it is, it is, like, it looks great from where we're sitting. I can see outside all day, it's sunny, my sunroom where the office is nice and warm, but then you step outside, it's like, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah. Yeah, so
But
anyways, we put a whole bunch of insulation down there and it makes a whole world of difference in my office
mhm.
too.
Oh,
Well, that
really?
yeah, oh yeah, because well, my office is right above that area of
Mhm.
of the basement that is kind of like the little addition to the house.
Yep.
and it was cold because like it was freezing cold down there. Like when I went downstairs in the morning, I brought my little my little thermometer to check the and it was like 33. So
Wow.
in the basement, so so it's cold. It's cold
Well,
in my
yeah.
office. The floor is cold. And
Yeah.
anyways, that's the other thing that happened last week, is that one of my um ceiling neon lights died on me.
Oh.
So I had to replace that. I kind of like went to get a new, you know, fixture,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did it all by myself. I'm a strong,
Wow.
powerful woman.
Good for you.
I changed it. Well, I'm full disclosure. I had to have a little bit of help from John at one point because there was like it's wood up there. Like the
Mm-hmm.
ceiling is hardwood and it's hard.
So you actually
So
changed the whole fixture. You just
yeah,
didn't change the bulb.
no, no,
Wow.
no. The fixture was fried. It was done. It
Oh,
was it
okay,
was
okay.
it was dead. I had changed the bulbs, and then what would happen is that every time I would turn on the light, these bulbs would start flickering,
Yep.
but low, and it would
Mm-hmm.
not never, become bright. It was just staying there,
Yeah.
like at little flickering.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so it was annoying as freak, and it was really low. And with my eyes, I can't have low light because I
Yeah.
can't see anything in low light.
Yeah, you can't see anyway. So
Yeah,
just like
so I
me.
need light.
Just
But
like me.
yeah, so I had to change
Wow.
the entire fixture.
Yeah, and hardwood, I'm sure that would be hard to try and get anything into.
Oh yeah, so I needed some strength.
Muscle. So, okay, so here's the thing. We're going to be putting the roof rafters up so we can get you out there because
I do
this,
electrical now, because I did the
yeah,
electrical on that. I turned off the power, I took all the wires off, then I rewired the new one. So I do electrical. If you want to hire
wow.
me.
Actually, he's pretty well got the electrical. It's all done in the basement.
Mm.
He's put all the panel box in and everything. He just has to run it upstairs when the roof is on. So that's all done, and they've got the all the water mains and all the gas main, like everything is in the ground and stuff. So right now he's working on the roof rafters. So once they're up, we need somebody to help push them up. So I guess no, I'm
I
just
guess I just
kidding.
voluntold myself.
Oh, well, kidding. I'm not sure how that's all going to pan out, but I'm excited to see it. It's
Yeah.
like a 17 foot high ceiling, so it's high enough.
Nice.
It's going to be interesting.
I like high ceilings. I
Did
like
you?
how they make you feel like, you got
Yeah,
breathing room.
and that's the reason we're doing it. It's a high pitch ceiling like that. Plus, it's going to have the beams going across inside. So it's
Mm,
going to look bigger than it
rustic.
is. Yeah, that's what we want. So, but we did, people have been asking how things are going. So we haven't really posted much. And I don't know if you saw my timeline. Sheldon did a video. He condensed the last 5 months into 20 minutes. So
Yes.
of
Yeah,
what's
I
been
saw
going
that. It was
on.
cute.
Yeah, so things are happening, but slowly. So we'll see.
Yeah. Awesome. So,
Yeah.
there was a big rally this weekend in Ottawa. Truckers and other people went to demonstrate, and it was majoritarily peaceful.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was nice, except for a few incidents that were kind of like, sad, but it happens in
Yeah.
all demonstrators. The demonstrations, they're always lone wolves, that
Yes.
that do
Things
questionable
that
things.
yeah, things that they maybe shouldn't.
Yeah, but anyways, overall, it was a peaceful protest. I
Considering
don't
there was
know
there
what's
was
going
a
on today. I haven't seen much in the news. I think they were saying that they were staying until
mhm,
they were getting their demands met. So I'm not
mhm.
sure if that's changed. I know the police yesterday was trying to get everybody out of the downtown core to try
Yeah.
to let the traffic flow, but I'm not sure where they stand at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I think well, it seemed like half of them have gone, but there's still quite a few there. But I mean,
Y-
there was a lot of people, so obviously there was going to be a few different
Yeah, there was
incidents going on.
on Saturday it was pretty heavy, and it was going in the streets as well. I mean, we saw there were a few live feeds that were going on
Hmm.
online, and those were showing mainly the Parliament area, but there was other videos that came in from people that were there,
Yeah.
and showing the streets, and there were a lot of people in the streets as well, not only in that little area. So but Rideau Center had to close because people were going in and not respecting the rules, and those businesses lost income. um anyway, we'll see where it goes. And restaurants are reopening today, so
Yes.
there's a few things that are reopening today at the 50% capacity.
Yeah.
So that's encouraging. Hopefully cases don't go back up because of more gatherings, and hopefully we've hit the peak with this Omicron wave.
Well, I know in England you don't have to wear a mask anymore. Like things have opened up. They've dropped a lot of the mandates because my mom was talking to my aunt and uncle yesterday.
Uh-huh.
They live in a small town, villagey town anyway, so they're pretty safe. But I guess at this point, you can wear a mask if you want to, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. And stores, it's at their discretion if they want to still have people
To
coming in with
enforce.
masks
Right.
or if they don't. So again, be interesting to see how that works. My
Hmm.
fear is though, like suddenly drop everything and then what? Is it gonna stay stable or are things gonna go back up again? Who knows?
It's hard to say, and that's the point they're making, is that at some point we gotta go on living, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Because right now we're existing. So
Yeah,
what do we do? I just I think we can't, like, I think we have to do it um slowly, and
I think so too.
evaluate in between, like right now we're opening restaurants. Let's see
Yeah,
how that goes. And then you slowly start to increase and remove some of the rules and regulations, and see where it goes, because again, yes, our healthcare system was already overloaded before
mhm.
this pandemic started, and then we've added some beds, and we've tried to improve how things are. But the fact of the matter is that we need to really look at our healthcare system, and
Yeah,
pinpoint the faults, and try to fix those.
I
But
think
we need to preserve it. Yeah, like
yeah,
we need to try to preserve it. Yeah, like I know that I was having a discussion yesterday with a lady, because it's been a heated
yeah.
week in
I see
discussion.
you've had a lot
we've
of discussions.
we've we've got a lot of flack for the opinions that we've posted, and there were opinions from people. Those are letters to the editor, but there was a lot of speculation as to who wrote the
Yep,
letter,
yep.
because we chose to not publish the name of the person. And from the hate comments that we've received on that thread, I'm glad we didn't. Um, but
Well,
anyways, there was a
I
lot of
think
speculation
well,
on to.
the person had asked for it not to be for
Yes,
the name not to
and
remain
and we
anonymous, and
we
we respected that.
but we normally don't. Like, I mean, normally if you send a letter to the editor, we publish a name. it's it's
Mhm.
it's that's our policy. That But this was an extreme case,
Yeah.
and so we decided not to publish a name. But anyways, what was that? Where was my train of thought? Oh yeah, so I was discussing with this lady yesterday, who was supportive of the efforts of the truckers and
Yeah.
and the demonstrators, and she was supportive because she has a person in the hospital right now, and she cannot go and visit because the hospitals are in lockdown, because they
Yeah.
have um outbreaks of Omicron, and she's frustrated, and I get that. Like I get it. You know, it's frustrating. It is really, really, really hard to have somebody that you cannot go see. To have our older people who are, you know, secluded in their rooms in old folks' homes.
Mhm.
But that's not because of the government. It's because of the illness,
Mhm.
and reopening too fast is only going to make that worse,
I think so. Exactly.
because then that's going to extend longer, and
Yep.
we're going to have to do it again and again and again, and
Yep.
because you need to protect your vulnerable, and
Yep.
they are in old folks home and they are in hospitals.
Yep.
But anyways, I know the, you know, I
I
understand,
mean,
and
yeah.
I sympathize with her
Yeah.
situation, you know. But we had a cousin who just passed away last week
Yeah, so
in a
sorry.
hospital in Texas, and she was 66 years old and she was not vaccinated. And that's what the doctor, see, that's what I'm kind of wondering where the protesters are standing, because they see quotes from the quote is coming from our medical, like the ER, the chief of staff at the
Mhm.
ER at the Cornwall Community Hospital, who is right in it. He
Yep.
is right in it. And
Yep.
he is saying that the people getting really sick right now, they're the immunocompromised people and the unvaxxed. The
Mhm.
ones who are getting the really, really bad cases of COVID,
Okay.
they're the immunocompromised and the unvaxxed. So that's straight from him.
From somebody who's in the middle of it and seeing it day to day.
Yeah.
Like, those are the people who know.
But all we hear is like, oh, vaccines don't work.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
that's not exactly. But you know what? I'm super frustrated because we can't get freaking stats. Like, I am frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm really frustrated. I can't get local stats. Like, um all we're getting right now is the outbreak numbers, who's like how many in the ICU, how many in the hospital, the new deaths, you know, which incidentally have, you know, been much higher in the last 2 weeks than they
Mhm.
ever were in the this time of the pandemic.
Yeah, because
um
we were talking about that the other day, remember? Like, as a comparison, and that was a real eye opener because I think
yeah,
you were
so
saying.
for the 22 first months of the pandemic in this
Mhm.
area, we've had 140 deaths.
Yep.
So in 22 months, 140 deaths. In the last 2 weeks we've got, I think it was 24.
You said 24, yeah.
I think it was 24. I'm not
So
sure
that's a
100%,
huge
but
difference.
that's a big increase. Like, you know,
Yeah.
so hopefully this trend is going to die off, because it can't. Like, otherwise we'll have thousands of deaths in the next year. So
And I know people are saying, "Oh, we just have to learn to live with it." Well, I mean, we learn to live with it. There are gonna be thousands of deaths, but we just, I guess, learn to live with it and take our own precautions and continue with our lives,
yeah.
and live with it like it was just a flu or something. But I don't know.
Mm.
I'm still not sure what to
I'm
think.
I haven't dove in. I haven't looked at the flu stats for this year yet, so I'm not sure where it is. But that's the other thing they're saying. You know, oh, they just replaced flu with COVID. There's
Yeah,
no flu anymore. It's just COVID. So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I don't know.
But I
Anyway.
think maybe the fact that the real regular flu and colds are down too because everybody is wearing masks.
Hmm.
That was the one thing.
Hmm.
But I don't
Well,
know.
we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens today. See what happens,
It'll
and
be interesting to see.
well,
Um,
see what the outcome is of this. What is it? The Freedom Convoy.
freedom, yeah, freedom convoy. Um, I'm curious to see the Parliament cam right now and see what's going on.
Well, I found yesterday, even on Facebook, there wasn't that much about it. Well, we didn't see that much about it. Maybe there was, but on our
Oh,
feeds there wasn't. We didn't see too much.
yeah, it's quiet this morning.
So that's from right now.
This is right now. This is the live cam from Ottawa. So
So it is
it
quiet.
is very quiet this morning. See, I hate the angle of this camera. I wish there was a camera that would show where the trucks are. I think
Mm-hmm.
there was one on CTV, and I had posted the link on the Facebook page, on our Facebook page, because it was giving a little bit of a street view.
Mm-hmm.
But let me try to see if I can find it. Oh, this internet is really,
The internet is weird today.
it
It's
is
not.
very weird today. Are you having problems with your internet today, people? Um, Mine is kind of crawling.
Yeah, and mine was cutting in and out. So right now, touch wood, it seems to be okay. But those poor
Okay.
truckers that, the ones that are coming out from Manitoba and all those places in BC and Alberta, they've got quite a drive ahead of them. That's not a good drive for the winter time. Although they do it all the time, but
Yeah.
because I
Yeah,
know
they're used to it.
I know when
It's
my daughter came there a few weeks ago, she had to was a kind of an emergency run they did. It takes 36 hours from where they are in Calgary. It took them 42.
Mhm.
And she said some of the roads were just awful. She said she was so scared.
Mhm. So I'm looking at the link, the where the feed was, and it's
Hmm.
no longer that.
Oh,
So I guess they stopped broadcasting that camera. Sadly, oh well.
yeah, because it was a good view. It was a good
Yeah,
view.
it was a good view, and it was showing a little bit of the street. Anyways, let's move on to something more cheerful and more positive. So
Look, this is cheerful and positive.
it is.
So I woke up this morning to this in my mailbox, and I know it's from Gail Archambault. They own the ironworks on 138, and Gail had wanted to send me something. I believe because she was talking to you, Julia, because yeah, I've had a very rough few months, like with my dad passing in October and then my oldest son passing this past November. It's been rough. And then yesterday, it was a hard day because yesterday my dad would have been 90 years old. So we had my mom for supper, and she was sad because he was so close to 90 when he passed.
Mhm. Mhm.
But, we kind of told her he's celebrating with Christian and they're having fun. And that's the only way I can deal with any of this right now.
Mhm.
Everybody has their own views, but this is so pretty. So there's a little present, there's a card, and I know what it is because we've got some flyers for Origami Owl. So,
Oh.
yeah, and I guess Origami Owl is really nice jewelry. And I know a local lady is doing this here, and that's who it came from. The name on the card is Wanda Carrier. So if you do need some origami owl, Wanda Carrier is your go-to. And I will look at the card first. Oh, this is so cute. It's even got a little sticker
Oh.
for one from Wanda at the back. Nice way of advertising. So, oh, Mai-Liis, here's a little gift for you. Now you can carry memories of your son everywhere you go. Love, your friend Gail. Oh, that is so nice. Thank you so much, Gail. There's so much going on in the world right now, and then there's people like Gail that are so thoughtful. I mean, there's a lot of people that are thoughtful, but this was really nice because it made my day. So I'm going to open it, see what's in here. Nicely packaged, Wanda, by the way. Very nice.
Gail is watching, by the way, and she says you're welcome.
Oh, we tell stories with jewelry. This is so pretty. Just take this out. And oh, pretty earrings. Can you see it?
Yeah.
And we have,
The earrings are from Wanda, she says.
oh, and look at this, is so pretty. Earrings are from Wanda. Oh, it's a little necklace.
But
I don't
push
have
it
it
the
on
other
the,
way. Oh, nice.
it,
But there are little trinkets in it.
yeah.
So what are the trinkets? They must signify something.
There's a heart, there's a little moped, like a little
Oh,
scooter, which is really cute because Christian always rode a little scooter. I'm trying to see what the other things are. It's a little heart with like a little heartbeat on it, which is really cute.
oh.
You know, this looks like a rolling pin.
She said, look at the charms. They each means something about your son.
So I see a rolling pin, and he was a chef, so he did a lot of baking and a lot of cooking. It's really pretty. I don't know if I can open it. I don't think I want to because I think they'll
No.
fall out. So I have to. There it is. Everything signifies Christian in here. That is really, really pretty. How thoughtful of you, Gail. You're gonna make me cry.
That is cute, eh?
It is so nice, and that's really nice if you can, pick a
A bunch
necklace.
of
Yeah,
little trinkets that signifies
yeah,
the person, so you can wear them on your heart all the time.
it is. It's really, really nice. It's kind of giving me shivers. It's because
Yeah.
everything in here is meaningful to Christian.
She's saying
Wow.
sending you lots and lots of hugs.
Oh, thank you, Gail. I'm going to put that on. I don't have anything on right now, so that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Except I'm just going to probably get it tied around everything here.
Oh, that's cute.
It is cute. Look how nice that is. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, because I'd heard of origami owl before, but it's more than just jewelry. It's very thoughtful jewelry.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to look at the booklet to see what it's all
Mhm.
about. Nice. Very, very nice.
All right. So, moving on. I think it's time for
Oh my
our
goodness.
Monday
Oh my goodness.
Munchy
Just a
Taste
minute.
Test. You need to turn off your phone
I
when
I really don't know who that was, but anyway, I know I do. So
So all right.
you're the one that got it
So I'm
this
gonna
Monday.
explain my process here because
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of disappointed. Well, not disappointed because I mean it's gonna be good anyways,
You
but
were surprised.
I was surprised because I was not expecting that. So we were looking for something to try on today's show, and I went to Skip the Dishes, and I started looking at what they had,
Mm-hmm.
and I came across this thing that was called, let me see here. I can't even
Yeah, it was a different name.
I have to go on my, okay. So it was a different logo that I had never seen before, and it was Show Fresh. So I started looking at the menu, and there were like juices and drinks and avocado toast and some healthy
Mm.
stuff. So I'm like, huh, that looks like interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And so I scroll down to some of the juices, and I saw these power. They have like protein powder shakes
Mm-hmm.
and juices. So I'm like, okay, well let me get one of those. And so I took hold on, I gotta see what they're called again. So I ordered a matcha protein shake, and so that's one of the ones that had the
Mm-hmm.
protein in it. And then I ordered a mighty mango shake. So I processed my order, I paid for my order, and after I checked out and ordered, I saw that the place was on 14th Street
Yep.
where Sip and Scoop is. And
Yep.
then I put one and one together, and I kind of figured that this was Sip and Scoop operating under another name or something, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's the exact same address. And sure enough, I got the drinks and they come in and it's Sip and Scoop.
Sip and scoop.
So I thought I was ordering from a new place that I had never tried before, but I was actually ordering from a place that I know very well. So,
But you know what? I've never bought anything from Sip and Scoop
oh,
before,
you
so this
haven't.
is
So
my
there
first
you go.
time.
You
Never.
can try
So
it.
yeah, this is my first time. So actually, that's good. But I'm sure you haven't tried these two before, though.
I have not. Like those were new stuff that I had never seen before. So,
Okay, so that's good.
so this is the matcha, and it looks
Okay,
really really green on my camera, but it's actually more like a dollar green
and I know mine is in a
color.
Tim Hortons cup.
Yeah,
But
but
actually,
we
I'll
had
put it
to
the other
kind
way.
of
We had to give it a
we
different
split
cup.
it.
So do you want to take a picture of yours? Did you
I
take a
I did
picture?
already. I'll send them to you later. I
Yeah.
took pictures yesterday.
Okay, good. Because
So
I can't do
let's
that.
let's go ahead and try the matcha
Mm,
one. I
okay.
love matcha to begin with. Like this is one of my favorite tastes in the whole world. I love like matcha ice cream. It's like
I don't
s-
even know what it is actually.
green matcha
Matcha.
is like it's a power food. It's
Okay.
very healthy. Anyway, so let's try this one. Mm,
I like it.
it is really good. Oh, it's got a hint of like tropical fruit in there.
Mm.
Mm.
I
It's
can't
funny
pinpoint
because
I can't pinpoint the taste though. Like what?
I don't know.
It's very tropical, but I can't
It is very
pinpoint what
tropical.
it
I
is.
think there's pineapple in there and
Yeah.
maybe passion fruit.
Mhm. That's probably what it is.
It's good.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, that's it's funny because now that I'm looking at it, I'm realizing that this is the protein one. And I thought the banana one was the mango one was the protein one yesterday when I got them. But I got it wrong.
Okay, so I am that this isn't the wait a minute. The matcha protein shake. Which is that what this one is?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure. I'm kind of because you've got matcha protein shake written on this one.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
So
Okay.
I'm using like you're in charge here. I have no idea what I'm
This
drinking.
is green, so I assumed it was the matcha, but it's actually the mighty mango.
Well, that's what
Okay.
you told me it was
Scratch
in the
that.
Tim Hortons. Yeah, mighty
Scratch that.
mango. Now mango is what I'm tasting.
Okay, well that makes sense now. It's very tropical and it's tasting like
Excuse me, it's Monday morning and it's been a long weekend for us girls.
and here I am saying, I thought this one was the protein one. Okay. Well, I wasn't wrong with that.
So the green one,
Okay, the green one is the mango.
yeah,
Why is it green though?
I don't know.
Anyways, I thought it didn't taste so much
Matcha.
like matcha. Gail says you ladies are so confused.
We are.
We
It's
are
been a
so confused this morning.
today is one of those days. I'm hoping it gets better after, as we go because we are confused. Okay, so this is the mango.
Okay,
Good.
so this is the mango.
Very
It's
good.
it's very very good. It's lovely. Yeah. But this is not
Mm,
the protein. Oh, there might be spinach. That's why it's green.
wow.
I think you're right. Let me see the ingredients of this one.
That might be a good place to look.
Yeah.
I'll write some notes. Mm,
Not sure if
lucky.
I can even access the menus so early. Um Gail says, "Ta-da!" Yep. Okay, let's see if I can. No, I can't access the menus so early. Darn. Oh, maybe I can.
Gail, have you had this before? You might be able to access Gail. She might know.
Hmm. Where is my show fresh? Show fresh, show fresh, show fresh. Oh, here it is. She is not entering. So, all right. Bowl of fruits, avocado toast, healthy lunch, show fresh shakes. Mighty. It's kale. Oh, it's spinach too. Mango, spinach, kale, and tropical juice. See, I
Oh,
knew
okay.
it was tropical. Mango, spinach, kale, and tropical juice. I knew I was tasting some pineapple. She
Yeah.
says no, no, I haven't tried it. So there's
You,
kale in that one.
you can
Okay, and then
definitely
the
taste the
powered,
pineapple.
yeah, the matcha protein is banana, matcha, vanilla, whey protein, and honey. So let's try that one now. Okay,
I'm just writing it down. Okay, so this one is kind of a brownish color.
yeah,
I've got the actual
you've
cup
got the
for this
actual,
one. So I'll.
yeah,
Did you take a picture of this one too when it was
yeah. I
cold?
took a
Good,
picture of both.
perfect.
All right,
All right.
so let's try that one.
So this is the protein shake.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah, you can definitely taste the banana.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Actually, you can only taste the banana. I don't taste matcha much in there. A little hint, but
I wouldn't know what the matcha tastes like. What does it taste like? What
Gail?
Gail, what does matcha taste like?
Gail says, "Are you sure this time?"
I've got this in my hand, so I think it is
Yeah.
okay. It is the right one.
No, I can taste the matcha a little bit, a little hint.
It's very good too. It's very good.
See, that's not matcha y enough for me.
Matcha e. That's a new word. I'll write that one down. Not matcha e enough for Julia.
Yeah, it's not matcha y enough. Um, yeah, it's very good though. I mean, and I can tell I would fill up on this like really quick. It's very heavy,
Yeah.
right? Like the other one is light and it's more like a juice, and
Yeah.
this one is like it would fill you up. It could probably replace a meal.
I think so. Well, if you drank that whole thing, you'd be replacing a
Oh
meal because
yeah.
it's big.
Yeah. Yeah. See
What
that
kind of
that's the thing.
prices are these? Can I? It
So
would be good to
the
know.
matcha was 8.99,
Okay, for this one.
and the mighty mango was I want to say 7.99. Yeah, 7.99.
Okay.
Yeah, and so of course I used skip the dishes because I got to support who I work for.
Exactly.
Oh, speaking of skip, can I talk about my experience at the pizza?
You know what? I
Maybe
think
not.
so.
Yeah?
I don't know. I mean, you're not going to name any names, but I kind of that was not a good experience for you.
Yeah. So, I was waiting for an order at Pizza with Skip the Dishes, and there was a young man there, young kid, probably in 13 or something. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it. No,
It might not be a good
I'm in
thing.
the middle. If you want to know the story, just hit me up. I'm
Yeah.
not, I'm not gonna talk about it. So, moving along, things are
Any
reopening. We're gonna start seeing things happening again, hopefully.
Yeah, now any events? Does anybody have any events to talk about? Because I'm not sure what's even coming up in the next week.
In the next week, I'm not sure, but um hoping we're going to start seeing things um starting again very soon, and people are going to fill up our calendar, and it's going to be super cool.
It is. Let's put that intention
I
out
I
there.
um I can't wait for summer.
Well, did you see that picture of it's kind of a
Oh,
snow sculpture? It's not even, I don't think it's ice, but it looks like snow.
yes, you
I sent you that picture this morning. I came across it, and apparently this is sitting at the Civic Complex.
let me pick it up and
It's
show
really,
it.
really impressive.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it. Here we go.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that's the only one there because I haven't been down there, but I think I'm gonna have to go take a walk.
So, do you know the story behind it? Is it like
I was trying to see because I believe I told you it was an artist called Ryan Hill
uh-huh,
that made this. So I was trying to find some information about him. Look at this. How amazing is that?
right?
Yeah.
And I can't make it bigger, unfortunately, because it's 3D pic,
Yeah.
so I can't make it bigger to show you more, but you can go um on Sylvia O'Rourke's profile or timeline and you can see the picture there. But it is amazing. I
Look
thought
at
it
the
was pretty.
detail.
I know.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm gonna have
Nice
to go
picture.
take a look at it in
I
real
wonder
life.
if he was commissioned for this or if it was just something that he decided to just he saw a hill and he decided to start chiseling at it.
I
Do
don't
you know?
know. I have no idea. I was trying to find some information before the show because I had just come across it like a few minutes before the show. But if anybody knows anything about this or anything about Ryan Hill, the artist, can you just please give us some information? Put it
It's
on the
amazing.
comments or send it to info@thesika.ca because this is really an
It
amazing piece.
it's beautiful.
It is. What a way
Yeah,
to brighten up your walk
brighten
if you're
yeah,
going
brighten up
down there.
brighten up people's lives by I thought it looked like Ian Bowering.
Uh-oh.
The sculpture looks like Ian.
Any comments on that one, Ian?
Oh, anyways.
No, that's really wonderful because I'm wondering if they're going to be doing ice sculptures down there too this
So
year.
where is it exactly?
It's at the at the Civic Complex.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where, but it said it's located at the Civic Complex.
Hmm, interesting.
I have to
So
go take a peek.
this Thursday is Optimist Day,
Okay.
and there will be a well, the city council has declared every first Thursday of February a formally Optimist Day now. There was a
Okay.
resolution passed at the last council meeting. And so there will be a flag raising ceremony on Thursday morning at 8:30 a.m. If you're interested, you can go and see the flag being raised, the Optimist flag being raised, and the
Where?
mayor at
Where?
City Hall
Okay, at City Hall. Okay.
and Mr. Mayor and Ken Montgomery, the president of the Optimist Clubs, um, is are going to be there raising the flag.
Okay, then my next question, Optimist Day, what exactly does that mean?
So, Optimist Day is, let me find you. I sent a press release this morning, so I have it in there somewhere.
Oh, I haven't actually seen it yet. I was doing other work before the
um,
show.
So, Optimist Day is celebrated throughout the world annually on the first Thursday of February by members of the Optimist International. This is a day where Optimist clubs and members are recognized and celebrated for all they do year round to promote efforts bringing out the best in youth, our communities, and ourselves. As such, the City of Cornwall has passed a resolution to proclaim the first Thursday of every February Optimist Day, and the Optimist flag will be raised on that day.
Nice.
So
Nice.
optimist clubs do a lot in all communities, and in this community, They are involved with several efforts, fundraising efforts, and efforts that help the youth, because the mandate is, for youth. It's anyways, and all the funds they raise is goes to youth and youth
Mhm,
programs.
mhm.
Anyways, so they're behind the toy drive. They're behind the Rib Fest. They're behind the Youth Achievement Awards.
Yep,
You can go to their website at optimistclubofcornwall.org, and you can see everything they do there. But they're also involved with the Santa Claus parade, the Breakfast with Santa. They usually fund the Breakfast with Santa. So yeah, they do a whole bunch of things in the community. They're very, very involved. So hey, if you see an optimist on Thursday, thank them for all they do. They really make a difference in our city.
they definitely do. They
Hmm.
do. I'm just looking at the glare in my glasses. I have no idea how to get rid of this other
Well,
than
I've told you several times you need to move your
I did. Yeah, you know what?
desk.
After the show yesterday, I
Hmm.
moved the computer, I moved this, I moved
Yeah,
that.
but you
I
need
went,
to be on the opposite wall. You need to be on your back wall there. If your computer was on the back wall, you wouldn't see a glare.
oh, so the complete opposite.
Yep.
So I would have
Hmm.
to sit that way. Okay, I'll
Yep.
try that afterwards because this is really bothering me. It's like I can't see the eyes. I will try that afterwards. Yeah, I put it in a different room with a bit different lighting. Nothing worked. It was just and the problem is I did remember I poked the lenses out of a pair of glasses and it looked great. You could see my eyes, but when I had to read anything, I couldn't.
Mm.
So that didn't work at all.
First world problems. The glare in my Lisa's glasses.
Yeah, that's awful. Terrible.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, so I don't know about you, but there are shortages in the printing industry. Um,
Yeah, we found that out last week.
Several shortages in the printing industry for
Paper,
especially, yeah, paper, especially
glossy
gloss
paper.
paper. So we're probably going to get the seeker this week, but there is a small possibility that we won't, because when we went to print, the processing time had increased by 5 days from the regular time that it usually takes. And so yeah, we kind of got hit by the shortages.
Yeah, and we're hoping that it can still go on glossy because that's what we want, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. But again, like even with the restaurants opening, I was talking to a restaurant owner too, and there's shortages there too that they don't know what they're going to open with because of course
Yeah,
when they close they have to get rid of all the food.
yeah,
Because this particular restaurant, it's actually Mama Sue's, they didn't do takeout and delivery because a breakfast
uh-huh,
restaurant is quite not the same for takeout and delivery. And
mm-hmm,
she did try it at one point. She said it didn't work for her. So of
mm-hmm.
course she had to get rid of all the food and reorder everything fresh again
Yeah.
because she's been closed for a while. So hopefully everything goes well with any restaurant that had to do that.
Yeah, but to be clear, these shortages were there before
It
any of
has,
the vaccination
yep,
mandates were in place. Like I've been seeing on and off issues with the printing,
yep,
with the paper for months now.
exactly.
Like way before Christmas, we were having issues, and the food too. Like I did my order yesterday. I placed my order for Walmart, because I always
Mhm.
do my order online and I go pick it up. And the chicken.
Speaking of chicken, I ran in there, I think it was a few days ago, and I got the last 3 2 for 20 chickens,
So
but
you're
not
the reason
well,
that I don't have chicken today.
this was not the normal chicken, this was the fully organic chicken. There
Oh,
was
okay.
no other chicken there at all. That normal stuff there, it was completely empty,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to think, it was Wednesday. I think it was
Yeah.
Wednesday. No, Friday that I went. And that was the only thing. There was no chicken. Oh, thanks,
Have a
Gail.
great day, Gail.
And thank you so much for the present. It was very thoughtful of you. Beautiful. Beautiful.
So,
Yeah, the
so
chicken
yeah,
was
I can't
not there.
I can't get chicken. Like I have a meal plan that I use all the time. It's called e-meals. It's if you haven't heard of it, just
Mm,
give it a try. It's really really good. It's there are several different plans that you can choose from. There's family plans, plans for couples. There's heart healthy, diabetic, like there's different things tailored to different diets
mhm.
and uh, it's very well done. And then they provide you the meals for the week, and you have a grocery list, and you just go buy your stuff, and then you follow the recipes. It's it's cheaper than using one of those boxes. Like the I was doing the boxes for a while there,
Yeah.
and it's nice once in a while, but it can get expensive. Like it's costing me for 7 meals the amount it was costing me for 3 meals with the boxes.
Okay. But the boxes,
So
they come with everything
they
in it.
come with
You just
yeah,
make it.
everything in it and pre-measured, and
Yeah.
you don't have to do much, but I mean,
So
this is kind of easy anyways.
the emails come with a menu and you have to go buy everything
Yeah,
yourself.
but they come with the grocery list. So what I do is I get my grocery list, I go online, I pick all my stuff on
Yeah.
the Walmart website, and then I go pick it up. So it's not really much more harder, you know.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
the recipes are really good. And where was I going with that now?
You were talking about the chicken.
Oh yeah, so there's several meals that are calling for chicken, and I have no chicken.
Yeah. And like I said, whenever I went, there was like the regular chicken there, it was all gone, completely empty,
Hmm.
which is weird. But again, it's not to do with the trucker, the Freedom Convoy protest or anything like that. I heard it was more to do with a lot of the plants have got people that are ill with COVID, so they've got shortages of staff.
Well, my printing partners right now, that's the situation. They have several people that are out sick with Omicron,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
um they can't keep up.
Keep up with the production, and
Right.
that's the problem. There's people that are sick,
Hmm.
and that's why we're seeing shortages right now. So
Yep, absolutely. That's the issue. Um
let's not get back into the that
no.
subject. Let's
No,
stay
no,
away.
no, no, no,
Take a
no,
look at
no.
something nice.
There you go. This is nice. You know, it reminds me of the one that I bought when I went out to the Maritimes this summer.
Mhm.
Remember, I had this little locket
Yes.
that had I think it has like it has some sand, and then it has like a few shells and a starfish, and so yeah, it reminds me of of the locket you
Yeah.
have now.
Yeah, I'm gonna really take a look and see what else is in there. But it's just the fact that it's all tied into, what Christian did and like even down to the little scooter, because he always rode a little scooter around.
How
When
did
he
she
moved,
figure that out? How did she know that?
well, I don't know. I thought you said she talked to you.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't know that about Christian, so
You didn't even know that he had a scooter.
nope.
Yeah. When he left the scooter here, and then out there, he bought himself a little electric bicycle. It was so cute. It's a bicycle with a gas tank on it,
Oh wow.
and he drove that all over the place. He always liked his little motorized things like that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
So that's nice. You can carry him with you all the time. His
yeah,
memories. That's nice. It's a very thoughtful gift. Like I mean,
it
it would
is.
be a great idea for just about anyone, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I want to take a look at it. And again, folks, it's from Origami Owl, so I
Hmm.
want to take a look at this because I'm just wondering if that's how they are all made or what kind of jewelry they have. I'll take
I
a look.
guess you can pick and choose what you want in
Yeah,
every locket, eh? So that's kind of nice.
yeah, that's really, really nice.
Cool.
We're
Very thoughtful,
as you
Gail,
can
very
see,
thoughtful.
we're not really sure what to talk about today, so sorry if it's kind of dragged out, but I think we packed quite a bit in there. So folks, if you know of anybody that you would like us to get on the show to talk about a particular subject that you are interested in, give us an email, info@theseeker.ca.
Yeah, and if you have suggestions of what we can try online, not online, what am I saying? If that we can try on our Jesus, it's just
Confusion.
kind of a Monday today. That we can try at our taste test on
Yeah,
Mondays. Then we'd be interested in trying new things. But we also want to start trying to try things with you guys. So we want to try to promote who we're going to try on any given Monday early in the week, early enough so people can go and buy that item, and then we can all try it together on Monday morning and you can participate in our taste test. That would be kind
yeah.
of cool. So if you have any suggestions for tastings, just send them as well to info@theseeker.ca or just hit us up on Facebook. We're always reachable there. My Liis and I just look for our
Yeah.
names and yeah, send us a
Because
message.
it's all about supporting local
Yeah,
and promoting
absolutely.
local. So that's what we're doing with this. So
Absolutely. So I guess that's going to be it for today. Might as well cut this short because it's that kind of a Monday.
yeah, exactly. But before we go, if you do have any events coming up, please go to our calendar on the seeker.ca and put it in there, because we are going to be working on the March Seeker soon, and we would like to see the start of a calendar again
Yeah,
in March.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, with that, have yourself a great day.
And a super duper week.
See you next week.
Bye.